This is Air's risk management video regarding op shops. Background information. Op shops serve a vital role by providing affordable goods, fostering community connections. Over the past 20 years, they've gained popularity, especially among eco-conscious consumers. As op shops attract a wider and more diverse customer base, exceptions around safety have increased. Today, they must meet professional retail safety standards and present. Despite varying in size and offerings, all op shops must comply with health and safety laws. These are risks regarding managing them is now a legal requirement. There are various issues of concern regarding risk management of op shops. Types of risks. Number 1, store layout and people movement. Number 2, employee and volunteer management. Number 3, security. Number 4, stock collection and management. And number 5, commitment and government responsibilities. Approach to managing risks. Within the ARS membership, there is a varied approach to managing op shops risks. From a new risk view, AIRS is asking all op shops to undertake 2 key risks activities. Undertake the op shop risk self-audit on key risk issues and to create a risk registrar to address the main risks. Undertaking these 2 key risk management activities will be to invariably identify and make known issues that need to be addressed. Risk management strategy. Op shops risk self-audit questions. Storage and shop areas. Are there slip, trip, or fall hazards either within the shop or in the grounds leading to the shop, e.g. carpet conditions, floor levels, steps, ramps, lifts, handrails, electrical leads? Are these checked on a regular basis? Have electrical equipment and appliances been subject to testing and tagging? What protocols are in place regarding storage of heavy goods on high shelving? Is lighting adequate within the shop, particularly exits and stairs? Does the shop have appropriate toilet and washing facilities? Are these checked during the day? Are the first aid kits available and readily available? Are trained first aid practitioners on duty? Are hazardous materials securely stored? Are material data sheets on hand for all materials? Have the fire prevention facilities been inspected and maintained as required by regulation? Are fire exits clear of any obstruction? What emergency evacuation processes are in place? Do they cater for multiple emergency types? Fire, tempest, physical attacks. Are volunteers trained in these procedures? And have they been tested? Is the shop's interior design organized to minimize the risk of undetected shoplifting? Staff and volunteers. Are position descriptions available for all staff and volunteer roles? Is there a bullying policy in place? Have we catered for staff with physical disabilities? Is there a policy regarding the minimum number of workers in the shop at any time? What processes are in place for dealing with disruptive, aggressive, or abusive customers? Are staff and volunteers properly trained in retail operations and customer service? What induction processes are provided to staff and volunteers? Donated goods. Does the shop have a clear policy of what goods will be accepted for subsequent sale? Are all goods physically checked prior to being offered for sale? If electrical items are sold, have they had safety checks and are they tagged, either checked or not? Is there adequate storage for donated goods? Is there an area for sorting and preparing goods for sale? Are workers sorting donated goods provided with gloves with handling goods? Have arrangements been made for disposal of goods not wanted? Security. Has the potential for the theft of stock, equipment, or belongings been considered? How about the potential for property damage? Is the whereabouts of all buildings, keys known? What cash handling protocols exist? What protocols exist in relation to security of customer debt credit cards data? Do you have policies for dealing with possible physical attacks? What emergency contact arrangements do you have in place? What incident reporting processes do you have in place? Does this include analysis after the fact to support learning? Customers. Have we created for customers with physical disabilities? Do customers have access to staff areas of the shop? People's movements. What are the risks associated with people entering or leaving the shop? Do you have appropriate traffic management protocols in place for customers, volunteers, and staff moving around the shop? Does the shop have adequate signage? Cleanliness. Are there adequate supplies of cleaning products on hand, detergents, dishwasher supply gloves for handling donated goods? Is training provided regarding the nature and efficacy of cleaning chemicals, how chemicals should be used, risks associated, and causes? Waste disposal. Have additional waste disposal facilities been arranged in addition to normal council facilities? Do you have a separate facility for recyclables? Do you have a procedure for handling goods dumped outside the shop? Machinery safety. Has a schedule for equipment cleaning and maintenance been prepared? Are records kept of inspections and maintenance carried out? Are machinery instruction manuals, guides available for all staff and volunteers? Are all staff and volunteers trained in the correct use of all equipment? Has an air conditioning maintenance schedule? Are records kept of inspections and maintenances carried out? Has the business been registered with the local council and have all the registration conditions been met? Has the shop been inspected by local council and have all the deficiencies been rectified? Has the business been registered as a charity with the ACNC? Has the charity tax exemptions been granted by the ATO? Has the shop been registered with the local state fundraising authority? Business operations and planning. Does the shop operate under the direction of a committee of management governed by a constitution? Has a plan been prepared outlining the shop purpose and success criteria? Have an adequate accounting process been established for processing transactions and reporting on financial success factors? Have taxation implications of shops' operations been considered, including income tax, GST, and FBT? Does the operation of a shop impact rate exemption for a church? Are written procedures available for each major business process? The second strategy is creating an op-shop risk register. Creating an op-shop risk register. A risk register is a document approved by the board which seeks to clearly identify key risks that are necessary to achieve organizational objectives and then treat those risks to ensure maximum missional benefit. Following is a template that creates an industry standard AS31000 risk register. The AIRS has more detailed resources to help you complete the op-shop risk register. Please contact the AIRS office for further information. Anglican Insurance and Risk Services of 505/55 Swanston Street, Vic 3000. Any independent advice in this document is general advice only and does not consider members' individual objectives, financial situations, or needs. Before using any advice in this briefing document to decide whether to purchase an insurance product, you should consider the appropriateness of it having regard to your own financial objectives, needs, and personal circumstances. You should obtain a copy of and consider the relevant disclosure documents and/or product disclosure statement before deciding. The information and data presented in this risk alert is sourced from publicly available material.